How's it going, folks? How's it going? You already know the waves, and for sure, you already know the vibes. It is Zachariah White, aka Big Daddy Drip, back at it like it's nothing with this drip and the sauce, cause I am the boss. I am back. We are here. Happy good day to every single one of you ladies and gentlemen out there in the world. Alright, of course, y'all already know why I'm here. It is another episode of the News of the People. There is always something to promote and there's always something to fill you guys in on. And for this particular occasion, I happen to have, it's not, I guess, I wouldn't necessarily say a special word from this organization, but I will say I actually happen to have a small little recap of this organization and an event that they actually did very, very recently. Alright, now the organization that I'm talking about is FGCU Dance Company. Big shout outs to DC, alright, and also big shout outs to all the other people, all the other entities that were involved in pulling and making this event as awesome as it was. Alright, now these other groups, you know, I was referring to them indirectly, but more specifically, who the other organizations that were there in attendance was K Company. Big shout outs to them because they ended up putting on, I think they ended up they ended up performing, I want to say twice, but nonetheless the performances were amazing. And then Salseros, they were also there and they also did their thing too. Big shout outs to DC, Salseros, and K Company as well. Alright, and also I'll say yours truly was there. Yours truly also ended up performing. Alright, and overall, again, the event was amazing. I would love to give just a huge shout out. I wish I had the paper with me that had like all the information regarding the acts, regarding, you know, the performance name, I guess the names for the dance performances and all that there. I don't know. I may go and get it and then leave all that information down in the description below. But I will say again that my favorite part is like it seemed like to me the highlights. Of course, I want to say Salcedo's second dance that they ended up doing. That was also a highlight for me. K Company, they also, you know, their performance was also amazing. But I think also I loved Moth Grinder and I loved Disturbia. Alright, so that was amazing. That was amazing. And I know that right now, you know, for anyone who wasn't there, y'all may be like, what the heck is Moth Grinder? What the heck is Disturbia? Like, you know, listen, that it's the name of the dance that they actually I want to say it's the name of the performance for that particular dance that they've done, but all of what I'm talking about will make sense because I took a number of videos. I recorded a number of videos during that particular event, and I just wanted to give everybody a heads up that just over it, because there's so many of them, that over this this upcoming week, even maybe going further into next week, y'all may be seeing clips every day of the performances that they put on. It was so amazing. I can't even listen. I'm going to share. I'm going to send all the footage over to, again, the different groups that were involved. But nonetheless, though, I definitely got to get this out. I got to let y'all know, you know, essentially what just went down this past Saturday, all right? And also let this be a little bit of a heads up as to when Dance Company comes back next year, all right? You guys know for a fact that it's going to be awesome. And for anyone who wasn't there, you're going to be there. You're going to be there next year. You're going to be there next year. That's a guaranteed fact. All right. But I also wanted to say this. Of course, I ended up performing. All right. And also, I'm not going, you know, hold no details. I definitely slipped up and messed up in I had two songs. I messed up in my first song. All right. The reason, there's a couple reasons why I bring that up, because the crowd was absolutely receptive. They were receptive and definitely reasonable. Very, I would say also lenient as well. I was definitely hard on myself, but the crowd was not hard on me, and I wasn't able to finish the entire song. But nonetheless, the bit that I did get out, they took from the song exactly all of what I put into it. Of course, the first song is a relatively sad song. It's pertaining towards. I won't go all too much into it. I may make a separate video, as the artist statement, sort of kind of going into the nitty gritty details. But it's essentially about, just knowing a lot of close friends, a lot of people that are close, near and dear to me go through mental issues, and it weigh a heavy toll on them, a significant toll that it ultimately, in some cases, it led to some serious things happening, and in other cases, it was, I'll just say, a crisis averted sort of kind of thing. But overall, with that particular song, all of the emotions, that I felt, the message, or I guess the emotions and the message, they took exactly what I intended for them to take away from it. But the reason why I bring that up is because, again, I'm really upset at myself for doing it, but I do plan on actually, just to sort of kind of make up for it, I'm going to release that song. I'm going to record that song sometime before I release this upcoming summer mixtape. I'm going to record it, and I'm going to release it as a single, of course, in honor of those that I had in mind when making the song, but also in honor of Dance Company. Again, in honor of Dance Company, as well as the entire crowd, because the crowd was amazing. And also, another thing, there is one person that I did, shout out to the entire wow, let me get my words together. Shout out to Dance Company overall as a unit, but definitely big shout outs to Sarah, because this year is actually Sarah's last year. She will be graduating, y'all, and she, of course, is a member within Dance Company, and just this past Saturday was her last performance for Dance Company. So that was definitely a special sight. It was my first time even being at Dance Company's event. So, and it's my second time seeing them perform, and it was absolutely magical. And I'm glad that again, Sarah got the recognition, she got the love again from Dance Company, from the squad. It was overall just a great sight. All right, you had to be there. You had to be there. But don't worry, for anyone who wasn't there, I don't have videos and clips of the entire event, but I do happen to have, I want to say, somewhere between 10 and 15 videos of that I took from that event that are going to be released, on it, definitely on IG, definitely on YouTube. I'm going to do definitely on Facebook, maybe Tumblr. It might be a little iffy because they be playing a little bit. I love y'all Tumblr, but y'all, whatever. But I also plan on releasing it on TikTok as well. So y'all, it's going to be all over the place. It's going to be hard to miss it. But nonetheless, big shout outs to all of the performers. Big shout outs to the MC. His name was Zachary. He did a phenomenal job overall. He was very, very funny. He was very, very funny. Yo, he was funny, man. Listen, if I didn't have the butterflies in my stomach, man, I would have been cracking up the entire time. But nonetheless, man, it was overall, it was great. Big shout outs to Zachary, big shout outs to Dance Company, big shout outs to K Company, and big shout outs to Salceros. All right. All of those, I'm gonna try to get Zachary's IG, but all the other IGs I'm gonna leave down in the description below, so that y'all if y'all want to hit them up, y'all can feel free to hit them up. Definitely make sure that y'all follow them, because they're always up to something good. And all the information that I was talking about will be left down in the description. Don't trip about it. But just you know what? I'm not even gonna keep y'all for any longer. I've already mentioned a whole lot. Y'all just be on the lookout for the clips. Y'all make sure that y'all like this up. Y'all leave any comments for anything, all right? And y'all make sure that y'all share this with any and everybody. But the most important thing, stay tuned, stay tapped in, and stay locked in, because the juice over here never stops dripping. All right? All right. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace, be easy, and as always, y'all stay blessed up.